her teacher was her biggest advocate, Mrs. Warner, and to experience that and see that she doesn't feel safe because the person that was her safety in that school got hurt. So she's scared that anybody she loves and cares about is going to get hurt because of this.
Obviously, this is very tough for you. You knew the teacher?
Yes.
How can you describe her?
Ms. Warner was an amazing teacher. She is an amazing teacher. She's very hands-on with the students. From the moment she knew that my daughter was going to be in her classroom, she made sure to call prior to us starting school to introduce herself and to see how she could help my daughter, because it was my daughter. This is her first year here. We moved here from New York over the summer, and I let her know that my daughter was very nervous and she wanted to know how she could help my daughter to feel safe in the classroom, and she did that. She was very hands-on about everything when it came to any of the kids, but I can only personally speak for my daughter. She was very hands-on with my daughter.
Let me ask you something. There's been a lot of rumors about that this child may have threatened the teacher that day. There may have been prior threats. Have you heard anything about this?
I don't know about the child at hand, but I do know that Mrs. Warner was having problems with some students in that classroom, and she was reaching out, and I was reaching out as well to the school and the school district prior to this, and I was getting the runaround. And before we went on vacation, I had a conference meeting with her, Mrs. Warner.
Can you say specifically what you were asking the administration? What were you?
My daughter was getting bullied in that classroom by other students in that classroom, and Mrs. Warner was doing her very best to make sure that my daughter felt safe. And she reached out a couple times. I reached out countless times to the administrators at the school, and the only people that they guided me to was Mrs. Warner and the guidance counselor. And then I eventually got a conference meeting with the assistant principal, never the physical principal herself.
Let me ask you one question. The superintendent said the backpack was searched. How do you explain the backpack being searched and then the students still have it? How do you explain that as a parent? Can you process that?
That doesn't make sense to me. If the backpack was searched, they didn't search it right, or they just looked at it. They didn't physically go in there to make sure that there wasn't anything there. Because if that was the case, someone should have been able to see it and say something.
Or should they have searched other places instead of the backpack as well?
They should have, but they should have searched other places if they felt there was a need to search. And if they didn't, then they failed.
Do you think that the students should have been pulled out of the classroom until this was figured out?
Absolutely. There should have been some type of safety officer there to make sure that they removed that kid until they had the answers and they were sure and certain that there was not a weapon in his backpack or anywhere else. And they should have removed those students from that classroom.
How do you feel about the administration's handling of it?
The school district?
The school district.
They could be doing better. Alone, as a parent, they could be doing so much better. They could be definitely more hands-on, and they could be actually reaching out to the parents. And I have not seen that. They only provide us with a hotline, right? And they know that these are little kids, and as soon as this happened, the comment that was made by the superintendent about that the children learned the lesson in gun violence today, you don't say that. If you don't say that, they're 6 years old. They shouldn't have had to learn this lesson. It's their school's job to make sure that all those kids are safe.
It sounds like you're angry and upset.
I'm both. I am both. I'm sad for my kid. I'm sad for the teacher. I'm sad for all the little kids in that classroom as well.
How do you feel about the decision to, when the students come back, they will be able to Does that bring any kind of solace to you?
No, it doesn't.
Why not?
Because will it be random again? Like he said, they'd be random ones. Will it be random again? Will it actually provide security and safety to those students and those teachers? Will it? I don't know.
Who do you blame for this? Do you blame the administration? Do you blame the student? Do you blame the parent of the student?
There's a lot of people that drop the ball, is what I'll say. a lot of people drop their ball. And there should be a lot of answers that they're not providing to anyone.
And Desiree, is there anything else that I can ask you?
I just want Mrs. Warner to know that we love her and we appreciate her. And even though she had to be brave in that moment, I should no teacher to be brave in that moment. But I appreciate her for doing that. For all those kids.
Thank you, Desiree.
You're welcome.
Desiree, I'm here to